Hey folks, we are continuing on with the building the back porch and still working on the porch piers. Got some good progress on these over the last week. Got the front 3 piers built and we've got those filled with concrete this morning, so we're going to let those set for a few days before we try to do anything else. This pier right here ended up about a half an inch too low, so no big deal. I just built a little form around the edges there and built that concrete up about half an inch above the top of the blocks when I filled the cores. So everything's nice and even and lined up well. We've got one in the middle here that's built. This is actually just going to have a 6x6 post on top of it, so all we need here is to get it above ground, above grade. So that's high enough for that one. I'll fill that one next, trim off those rebar, get that filled up, and then I'm going to wait on building the last 2 because I want to get the rim joists tacked on and squared up before I build those last 2 columns to make sure they're in exactly the right spot. And we left our little screws in the corners, so we'll do another final check on the alignment before we attach the ledger board to the wall to make sure that's exactly where it needs to be. So we'll fill this last column, and then I'm going to tack the ledger board onto the house and start getting some measurements, figuring out exactly where that should be, and double check for square on the columns. We've got some room to make some adjustments on exactly where it lines up at the house, so we'll line that up against the column corners to make sure everything lines up, and we can adjust the connection points on the house, left or right, to get that just right. So that'll be next, and we'll see you then.